The ceiling collapse at the San Fernando General Hospital's burn unit was caused by corroded reinforcements due to continued exposure over the years. In a media release, the Southwest Regional Health Authority said the ceiling, which collapsed on Saturday morning, has been assessed by its Property Services Department, and further testing would take place to determine the thickness of the ceiling's concrete topping and the compressive strength of the floor cores. A Fourier scan will also be undertaken to determine the floor's reinforcement depth, size, and spacing. These tests will guide the design for the corrective repair work. The tests are expected to take 2 weeks. The Jamaica Teachers Association says it was unable to meet with the Ministry of Labor and Social Security for an emergency meeting which was scheduled on Tuesday. The ministry said the meeting is in response to a nationwide teachers' protest. The JTA responded by saying it was willing to meet. However, they were unable to assemble a team at such short notice, proposing to meet today instead. On Monday, the JTA began a 3-day sick-out to protest against government's wages offer of a 16% increase over a 4-year period. It is unclear how many of the 23,000 public school teachers participated in the industrial action. World-renowned British physicist Stephen Hawking has died at the age of 76. Born on January 8, 1942, Stephen William Hawking became one of the world's most well-known scientists. He had motor neuron disease, which may have confined his body to a wheelchair, however, did nothing to change his mind. His work focused on bringing together relativity, the nature of space and time, and quantum theory, how the smallest particles in the universe behave, to explain the creation of the universe and how it is governed. Hawking's intelligence, coupled with his physical disability, made him a household name and inspiration to many. On Tuesday, British Prime Minister Theresa May gave the Russian government a midnight ultimatum to account for last week's alleged nerve gas attack. UK Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson threatened action if the deadline is not met.
And we want the Russians to give an account of what's been going on, and if they can come up with a convincing explanation, then clearly full disclosure needs to be given to the Organisation for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, the Chemical Weapons Watchdog in The Hague. We've given them until midnight tonight to do that. If they can't, then clearly the UK government will come forward with measures, a response that is commensurate but robust.
The Russian ambassador in London claims that they have yet to receive a sample of the nerve agent used against the former double agent. As of this afternoon, the Russian government has yet to respond to the threat. And finally, President of Mauritius, Amina Garib-Fakim, is refusing to quit just days after it was announced she would resign. President Garib-Fakim denies any wrongdoings after allegations emerged she made tens of thousands worth of personal purchases on a charity bank card. Her office released a statement claiming that she owns a credit card from the same bank as the charity and has confused the identical cards. The statement further claims that the $27,000 US bill has been refunded. Last month, a Mauritian newspaper reported that the head of state used a credit card given to her by London's Planet Earth Institute to buy jewelry and clothes abroad. The card was to be used to pay for the promotion of a doctorate program named after the president. Reporting for Channel 2 Headline News, I am Bibi Bacchus.